Hello, my name is Matthew Fletcher and I'm a first year student at Leeds Beckett University studying business and management. This is my Understanding Market and Customers assignment vlog entitled My Purchasing Behaviour. I will cover this topic by talking about some of the different theoretical approaches that consumers can use when purchasing a good. Kotler and Keller 2011 have stated that consumer buying behaviour is a study of the ways of buying and disposing of goods, services, ideas, or experiences by the individuals, groups, and organisations in order to satisfy their needs and wants. This is very similar to the approach by Solomon et al. 2006, which states consumer buying behaviour as a study of the process involved when individuals or groups select, purchase, use, or dispose of products, services, ideas, or experiences to satisfy needs and desires. In order to determine my consumer buying behaviour, I will use the decision-making process that was devised by Gosnay and Richardson in 2010. The decision-making process is a six-step process, the first being need recognition. Need recognition represents why I, as a consumer, believe that I need to consume this product. The product that I chose was Costa Coffee. For Costa Coffee, I have identified my need, which is that I need a coffee at the start of the day so that I feel fresh and awake for what the rest of the day holds. The second step of the decision-making process is the information search. This process talks about how I, the consumer, have gathered information about my chosen product, Costa Coffee, as well as its alternative. In this case, I've conducted research by conducting an information search by looking at different coffee high street stores around the city centre of Leeds. The aim of my research was firstly to look at different Costa stores, but then to try and find another large organisation like brand of coffee, and then also look at a smaller coffee shop so that I had a different range of a similar product. The third step of the decision-making process is the evaluation of alternative products. This process requires the consumer to assess the alternative products that are similar to the one that has been chosen and assess the different characteristics that these products possess that will ultimately determine the consumer's buying process. For Costa, I looked for one large corporation high street alternative, for which I chose Starbucks, as well as coffee from a local independent coffee store, for which I chose Cielo Coffee. The fourth step of the decision-making process is the purchase stage. This process is to do with the final product that I chose, in this case Costa Coffee. In order to make this choice, I, as a consumer, have used the proposition evaluation theory. This means that I have evaluated all of the different options available to me in this consumer scenario. Another theory that is available for consumers to use is the consumer involvement theory by Rosenbaum, Elliott, Percy and Pervin, 2011. This theory considers price, frequency of purchase, symbolic meaning, social visibility, time commitment, potential for harm, and technical complexity of the product. The fifth step of the consumer decision-making process is the post-purchase evaluation stage. This section allows for me as the consumer to evaluate whether I believe that I made the correct decision when purchasing the product and whether my buying behaviour was rational. The sixth and final step of the consumer decision-making process is the feedback prior to the customer's next purchasing decision. This will take into account the feeling of the customer from the post-purchase evaluation and will allow I as a consumer to make a more informed decision for my next purchase. Thank you for watching my vlog about my purchasing behaviours. I hope you've enjoyed it and I hope you've learnt a lot.